Hello and welcome to this quick class where we're going to be focusing on the quad muscles. So the first position that I would like you to get into is actually over onto your knees. Bring your knees together and your feet wide. Now you probably know where this is going. If you can, I want you to walk yourself backwards and then maybe you sit in between your heels. If that's not possible, and I know that that's not possible for a lot of people, what I would love for you to do is grab a prop. I'm just going to use a cushion because it's the most handiest thing around, but stack it up as high as you need. Okay, so this is going to be pretty low because it's a soft cushion, and just sit on something. Okay, but you can bring it up as high as you need to. Bring your knees together and your feet either side of your hips. Let's bring the hands onto the belly, roll the shoulders back, close down the eyes. Just take a minute or two here. Just take a couple of breaths here to just notice what's going on in your body. So notice where you're feeling this. Maybe it's in the ankles. Maybe it's in the knees, in the quads. Maybe it's in one leg more than it is the other side. Just pay attention to your body and what it feels like today. And just bear that in mind as we go through today's class. Okay, slowly blink open the eyes. And what I would love for you to do here is bring your hands behind you. Now obviously if you are high up on your block, this will probably be too much because the floor is going to be a little bit further away. So please don't do this if you are up really high. Look up slightly, roll your shoulders back as best you can so you bring your shoulder blades together. Just hold it here for a second. Okay, and then bring yourself back up, come onto all fours, remove your prop if you have one, and we're going to come over onto our bums. So bring your legs out in front, plant your feet, knees are bent, fingertips behind you, fingertips facing towards your feet, and then let's lift the bum up off the ground. Okay, so we're in like a reverse tabletop position. Now from here, I'd like you to bring your left foot back slightly, maybe just about a footprint. Now you might just be on your toes, that's fine. Now from here, keeping your hips up high if you can, lower your left knee forward. Now you might start feeling that a lot through the shoulders. If that's too much for the shoulders and you're not feeling anything through the quad muscle, the left quad muscle, I want you to bring that foot further back, bring it right underneath your bum. And then do the same thing. So it's like you're trying to drop your left knee down to the ground. Now you might be feeling that through the shoulders, but also through the leg and the hip, okay? Take a couple breaths here. And then come back up, take a seat, bring the arms out in front, just give them a little bit of a shake, it can be a lot on the shoulders. And we're gonna do that again on the other side. So plant the feet hips distance, knees bend up, fingertips behind, lift the hips up. Same thing here. Maybe try to start with just lowering your left knee forward. Might feel that a lot through the shoulders. So maybe you bring it back, maybe bring it right underneath the bum. And now try to lower it down. And breathe through that there. It's kind of working the hips, the quad muscles and the shoulders here, even the wrists and the toes. And then come on back up, plant your bum down, cross your legs, roll out the wrists, and then come all the way over onto all fours. Hands are going to come out a little bit past the shoulders. Hover over your wrists, so it's like you're in plank pose, but with your knees down. And then slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Okay, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, so we're in Sphinx pose. Bring the right arm across so that it helps to keep you up, to balance your chest. Bend the left knee, grab hold of that left foot and bring it in towards the bum. Try to keep your chest facing towards the top of the mat if you can. Now you're either here going to grab your foot, your ankle, maybe even your leg. If you are quite flexible, what I love to do is to bring the foot on the inside of the left arm. So it's like you're holding the whole thing closer towards your left hip, giving you a nice deep quad stretch here. Breathe into it. Release that leg, left arm comes across, right leg bends up, grab the toes, the ankle, maybe the leg, maybe you put the whole of the foot onto the inside of the right arm. Breathe into it here. Still try to push into your left elbow so you're not sinking down into your shoulders. And then releasing that leg. Bring both of the hands next to the chest. Push up onto your knees. And that's us done for today. Thank you so much for joining me in these little short classes to focus on specific areas. If you would like longer classes or you need the accountability and the help to stay consistent in your practice, then check out Lakora Live. I'm going to leave a link in the description below, which is my live online yoga membership where we go live on Zoom 3 times a week for 30-minute classes, and you get all the replays available in our handy little app where there's over 50 classes already in there. So if you need help being consistent or would like longer classes to focus on flexibility and improving your yoga poses, then come and check it out.